everybody hear me?
Yes.
Louder.
Absolutely.
Louder?
There you go.
I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge those who made this evening possible. Tom Salson, Carol and Bob Abel, Pam Kazaba, Skip and Nancy Kazaba. Your support, individual efforts, and countless hours of hard work are appreciated beyond what words can express. Thank you for everything. On behalf of the entire wedding party, I'd like to thank Chad and Dana for involving us in your special day. We are all honored to be here. Dana, you look amazing tonight. Let's hear it for Dana, everybody. So before I get started, I wanted to share something with everybody here tonight. I was going through some photos a few months ago, and I stumbled upon one of Chad and I when we were 19 or 20 years old. That photo was taken right here in Dewey. To me, it exemplifies true friendship and the result of our slightly impaired judgment. With that said, I felt obligated to share my laughter with everybody. As a token of that priceless memory, I'd like to present Chad with the largest possible copy of that photo.
Oh my God.
Chad, do you feel like taking Williams?
Everybody has to take a look at this photo at some point tonight. It is absolutely priceless.
Oh my God.
For those of you who don't know me, Alan, my name is Blake, Chad's best man. I've never been a best man before, and I'm not renowned for my speech writing. I want to reassure all of you, even though it took me a total of 16 hours to prepare these remarks, it should only take me a few minutes to stumble through them. Chad and I met our sophomore years at Brandywine High School. We were about 16 years old, and I was one of the first to get my driver's license. Looking back, I now realize Chad may have had a hidden agenda. This was to befriend somebody extremely popular, good looking, had a license with a cool car to go with it. She was a top of the line 1992 Nissan Maxima SE. Remember that thing?
She crashed it.
You're welcome, Chad, for boosting your popularity rating. I still remember the first time we hung out, cutting class to cruise around town in my car. His one hand was completely covered with ointment because of a rash from poison ivy. I remember that. This made his hand function much like a lobster claw, needing my help to shut his door and buckle his seatbelt for him. Despite Chad's handicap, we became best friends in no time, and in a way, more like brothers. Today my mind is full of memories involving time spent with the groom. He always knew how to party when the occasion called for it, often the life of the party. At 17, he was the first to take on a beer bong filled with 3 beers.
Oh my God.
That was impressive. That was at Lauren's house, actually. We hit every party possible, sometimes hosting our own at local swim clubs that neglected to lock their doors. When we really got bored, we'd ride around on back roads with a spotlight and a paintball gun, turning countless deer armed.
Oh my God. That's your husband. No, soon to be.
When it comes to athletics, I have never been able to compete on the same level as Chad. We both played high school lacrosse at Brandywine. Actually, he played, I spent more time on the bench. Seated on the bench next to me Cody and I would high five every time Chad scored. You remember that, Cody? Oh. He has always been competitive, working hard for the win. On the other hand, he absolutely hated to lose. Although seldom seen, his symptoms from losing or rejection include mental shutdown with a hint of silent anger. This reminds me of my first encounter with Dana. It was the summer of 2006 in Dewey Beach. I was fortunate enough to escape the death grip my girlfriend at the time had on my soul.
That's Kelly. Thank God she's gone.
Upon arriving for a weekend in Dewey, Chad and I went straight to the Bottle and Cork jam session. It was there he pointed out a little 100-pound girl in front of the band. That rowdy, fist-pumping, bandana-wearing girl was Dana. He had been trying for weeks to secure a date with her, only to be rejected. Fortunately for me, I got to witness this firsthand. Later that evening, Chad spotted Dana cheerfully strolling towards us on Route 1, locking in on her like a fighter pilot. He puffed out his chest and strutted up to her. Falling back to say hi to some friends, I observed from a distance. I could see Chad shutting down, the conversation with Dana clearly not going as planned. He quickly turned around, power walking by in a pouting rage. "Where are you going?" I asked him with a smile. "Home," he mumbled as he kept on walking. I looked back to Dana as she continued on, unfazed by whatever just happened. So my first memory of Dana does not involve a mushy love story or even getting a chance to meet her. Instead, it involved me chasing after my battered best friend. Ultimately, his persistence, determination, and desire to win got him that first date. It really is an honor to be Chad's best man, because to me, he is one of the best men I know. A true quality individual, great friend, and lifelong confidant. We have shared countless laughs, made it through sticky situations, and learned valuable lessons.
KJ?
This is the last page. Not my fault. Chad has shown me no fence is too high to conquer when running away from the cops. Someone I can always count on that I've grown to admire and appreciate beyond what words can express. Dana, so what exactly happened that day in Dewey between you and Chad?
Woo!
It's all right, I'm just kidding. For years now, you have offered me your womanly insight and advice, helping me weed out crappy ex-girlfriends. With your help and nod of approval, I too have found the love of my life. Just a second.
She's right over here!
Your delightful personality, generous nature, and ability to tolerate my friend are just some of the reasons why he's such a lucky man. You guys bring out the very best in each other to create the perfect team. Team Chena. Since I am not yet married, I can't offer advice based on my own experience. However, I do know marriage is not just about finding a person you can simply live with. It's about finding the person you can't live without. You two have found that person in each other. So it gives me great pleasure in asking everyone to raise your glasses and a toast. To Chad and Dana, may you support one another as best friends. May you always create joy for each other. And may you have a life filled with love and happiness. Cheers.
Cheers. That's my man there. Shit.